I got a Tesla at 18. Right now it is 9:31. Try to wake up as early as possible to film this video. Today I got a lot planned. Basically gonna do a breakdown on the car, tell y'all a little something about the car, let y'all know if it's worth it or not, and tell y'all exactly what y'all need to get a Tesla at 18. Now this is real, this is actually my car. I did a little bit of customizations to it, but I'm definitely gonna vlog my journey pimping out this car. I definitely want to get 20-inch rims, maybe a wrap or a respray. I'll let y'all know why later when I'm showing the car. And yeah, I'm gonna do some heavy mods to it. I made a promise that I'm not gonna sell this car. This is my first ever car. Obviously, if I got it at 18, and for my first ever car to be something like this, I gotta keep it. That's deep. That's deep. 9:33. Let's go. Alright, this works. So, some pros. I'm gonna knock out the pros first, and then we're gonna get into the cons. Pros. Write this down if you really want a Tesla. No maintenance, other than brakes and tires. But this car has about 50,000 miles on it. I bought it with 35 miles on it, and the tires never been changed, and they still look good. I'll get a shot of that. I have my seatbelt on. There's nothing under the hood other than a trunk. And no, the front is not the only trunk space you have. You have a whole nother trunk, a regular trunk. A lot of people be thinking, oh, since you have a front, you don't have a trunk. No, I have fucking both. Realistically, I don't use the front. If the trunk is actually packed and you need like extra little space, there you go. Another pro is the speed. Now, in this thing, I have the standard range plus, and I've beaten 5.0s. I lost to one BMW. I think it was an M3. We lined up. He didn't cook me. I'll say that. He didn't cook me, but he definitely beat me. Now, on the line, this thing is taking off on damn near anything. Unless you really tuned up whatever under the hood, unless you really got some stuff going on under the hood, then you might take this. But another pro is convenience. Now everything I need is right in front of me. I got all my controls, everything I could search up. It's like a fat iPad right in the middle of your car. Like, there's no buttons you have to look for. The shifter's like a Mercedes, so it's on the side. Or if you never drove a Mercedes, kind of like a pickup truck, it's on the side where you like, you'll see the clip. Everything's so easy, in your face. Nothing's complicated. Not saying regular cars is complicated, but it's not hard to understand this car or really learn this car when everything is in your face. Now, another thing that you could do with this car is you can look at the battery life, see not just the battery life like percentage wise, but actually the battery condition. See if the battery's actually 100% healthy, if it got a little issue but it's not fatal, so you can see it right away and take action on it. You don't have to wait until the whole battery is cooked and then it's like you're stuck on the side of the road. You could literally check the health. I bet. Battery life, you can actually check the battery's life, health, whatever you want to call it. I guess you could say the same about engine cars in a way of if you're checking under the hood all the time, but you don't gotta get your hands dirty with this car, which, you know, not everybody want to get their hands dirty under the hood. And also, it's also good if you still have warranty on it. Like, my warranty covers me until 75,000 miles. So if I see there's a little issue with the car before my 75,000 miles, I could report it right then and there, get a new battery, and I'm good. Another pro is everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people love the car. When I first told my parents, oh, I think I'm gonna get myself a Tesla. I think I want my first car to be a Tesla. No, they did not buy my car for me. But when I told them I wanted a Tesla, they were kind of like, I don't know. My dad was cool with it because he's been in a Tesla and he knows how fast they are and he's heard good things about them. But my mom was kind of like, I don't know. My grandparents was like, I don't know, like, you know. And then even my godmother even called it a piece of, you know. But I end up getting it, and now everyone loves it. I'm not saying like they adore it, like, oh my god, like it's the best thing ever, but they even considered getting one. Like, they were like, I'll maybe trade my car in for a Tesla, basically schooling them on the Tesla. So the Tesla's not a bad car. I will get into the cons. I'm sure there's a lot more pros, but I'm gonna just wrap it up, get to the cons. One thing that's a con that I wouldn't really consider a con is charging. It's kind of a 50-50. The supercharging, it's pretty quick. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes or whatever, but a full charge could last you like 4 days, which is more than good enough. And waiting 20 minutes to get 4 days of charge for little to less than $10 is like a steal, a guaranteed steal. I've even paid, I think my first ever charge, I promise you, was like 75 cents. Bro, to be honest, I've been thinking all night about what are some cons about this car. I can't really give you any. I mean, you could say it's boring, but I think I like the futuristic, modern, simplistic style. Like, I don't want too much going on in my car. I like everything to be easy in front of my face, simple, nice, and clean. To be honest, I can't really think of any cons, and that's not me being biased. I'm not being biased at all. I would say the charging is a con, I guess. You could get a charge at your house for like $200. I get free charging because where I work at a car dealership. So most car dealerships have charges because, you know, they're going into the electric vehicle, the EVs, whatever. So I get free charging. I haven't paid for charging in like a couple months, so I basically drive for free. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, you could do more research on the Tesla and see other people's opinions, pros and cons, but to be honest, that's mine. Alright, let me show y'all a little bit of this car. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but you can watch YouTube, Hulu, Netflix, TikTok, Twitch, and you can add more. I think they have Kick on this too, but this is just what I have downloaded right now, and it works amazing. The charging ain't really a problem because I could just sit back and watch any of these things while I'm charging. It's not like I'm just sitting here on my phone. So that's why I say charging is kind of a pro and a con in a sense. Is it possible? Yes. You need to build your credit. Right now I have a 720 credit score, and I've been building this since I was 16. My dad put my name under his credit card, so it says my name on the card, but he's the primary owner. I don't know exactly how it works, but out of nowhere he just did that for me. I didn't ask him to do that, but he's a smart man for doing that because eventually everybody needs credit. Credit is super big. Now, I didn't get approved to buy this car by myself. That's where the help of my mom came in. She co-signed the car. Her name, she's like the primary owner, but it's my car. Like, she has her own 2024 car. Like, this is my car. Obviously, I have put my own little stuff in it, so it's not like I'm just borrowing her car. But this is just little ways you could finesse it. I could never, as an 18-year-old, I don't think you could ever get approved for a car like this because, one, you're too young to be trusted. to have a car like this from them. They don't know you personally. The people who approve you to actually buy the car, the bank or whoever does it, I don't know exactly how it goes, but I would never get approved at 18, no matter if I had an 800 credit score. Just because of how young I am, it just wouldn't work. But that's why my mom came in and she co-signed with me, and I do all the payments myself. I do the car insurance, which the car insurance is not OD. It's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna tell you how much I put down, but you can discuss that with whoever at the dealership studied how to finesse the dealer, or how to not get caught by the tricks and gimmicks. So there's definitely ways to play around it. It's definitely a game of chess, but you gotta do your research if you want to get something like this. It's definitely possible, and I'd say it's worth it. I love this car. I love the white seats. I love the blue paint. I really love this car. Like this, every day I wake up and I get in this car and I'm just super happy. I don't get annoyed to get up and go somewhere. Like, I'm just glad that I have this car and it motivates me. It's not setting me back. It's actually motivating me to do better. And ultimately, I say it's 100% worth it. For your first car, yeah, it's not recommended that you get a really nice car, but I know how to take care of my stuff. That's why I have a lot. I have a lot because I've built trust with myself first, second with my parents, because my parents would never approve of me getting this car if I didn't take care of my stuff. They wouldn't support it. And ultimately, if I don't have trust with myself, then obviously this car ain't gonna last long if I know I can't take care of stuff. So from the jump, I already knew how to take care of my stuff. I'm from the Bronx. High Bridge is like right up the block from Yankee Stadium, so that's why I love the color so much, because it's like the Yankee colors. White seats, dark blue outside. You can't go wrong. But yeah, also, if you do plan on getting a Tesla or any car at all, do not settle. My dad always told me this: do not settle. I was looking for the 2018 and I ended up leaving with a 2020. This car is 100% worth it to me, and I'm definitely doing heavy mods on this. Like, I'm gonna pimp this out. I'm being patient. I'm not just going crazy just spending money on mods. I'll definitely do future videos on this journey. But yeah, man, hey, build your credit, be good, respect yourself, build discipline, get close with God, and yeah, man, don't be a hassle to your parents, man. But yeah, man, just be good, do good, and you get good. Simple. All right, you could get a couple more shots of the car.